think I became a Christian sometime, it was in kids' church. I think maybe 2013 was like the point where I was like, yeah, this is my faith and I want to take ownership of this. But I'd say it's been much more of a gradual process. I'd say when I said, yes, I want to become a Christian, that was me saying, this is my faith, I'm taking this. But actually, I wouldn't say then it was like, yeah, there I was. Like, it definitely has been more of a gradual process. And even now, I think, you know, sometimes I can feel closer to God, sometimes I can feel further away. So definitely gradual. I'm Lois and I'm a primary school teacher. I started coming to the Forge because I came along with my parents. Growing up, I'd say I went to church and I really enjoyed the youth work that went on and the kids' work when I was younger. But I'd say it wasn't really my own faith when I was growing up. I went to church and I had friends there, but I definitely went more for the social aspect of it. I'd say having that firm foundation from since I was younger, knowing the Bible stories that I was taught and having that foundation that I knew that Jesus loved me and that he'd done all these things for me. I think growing up it was easier when those Bible stories came back round, but they had more of a meaning. So it built upon what I already knew. My kids worker, so I'd say Sam, growing up, obviously he was really good. He was always there. He challenged us when we needed to, so he was always really great. Matt Levitt, Tim Warnock, like my youth workers growing up, they were really good. And I had people from camp, like Summer Madness, who, while I was at Summer Madness, they'd be there for me, they'd pray for me, but then afterwards they'd still check in. Yeah, I've had different people throughout checking in on me. And then when I was at university, my student worker there, she supported me as well. So haven't really had one key person, but I've had different people pop up almost at the time that I needed them, if that makes sense. Like, it was clear that God put them there when they were needed. Although my whole life I've had people supporting me and praying for me, whether that was family or close friends, I'd say it doesn't mean that I've always felt close to God. Like, sometimes I doubted, sometimes I felt further away from him. So yeah, I wouldn't say I've just been on this high just because I've known God my whole life or because I've grown up with that. I definitely think there has been ups and there's been downs. I'd say growing up it was really helpful. When I was in 242 we had all these socials all the time, so it was nice to build those friendships with Christians who were like-minded. So even now, the group I have at the moment, I've actually known them for so long, and it was because we had those opportunities to just hang out, and I found that was really helpful. I'd say encouraging me and encouraging others to go to the bigger camps like Suffolk Christian camps and Madness. Like, that was really helpful because those weeks, they're so intense, but they're so helpful at the same time to spend time around other Christians, to that opportunity to ask questions, and it's like no question is too big or too weird. I found that really helpful. Because I had these key people in my life, I think I realised how important they were, even if they were behind the scenes, but I knew they were praying for me. Or one-on-one, having that person that every week they came up to me and they said hi. I know how important that is, so for me now, I'm a youth leader, and I hope I can do the same for the young people, that I'm that person that they can come to if they need someone, that I'm behind the scenes as such praying for them. So yeah, just leading on from what I've been led to do by others. Even now, the church is still investing on me. So a couple of months ago, I went on a leadership course, and I can see that people in the church are still there for me. People come up to me and check in how I am, and they know me. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with what the Forge has done for me.